I think I went away for a week and things went crazy over in St. Louis.
We missed you.
You know, what a great restart. First of all, Matt Crafton had twice. He was inside of Todd, and Todd blocked him. When you go to block a guy, Phil, you know you're taking your chances. You're putting your destiny in his hands.
Right.
You're saying, okay, I'm going to block you. Don't wreck me. Well,
you're hoping you don't get wrecked.
And then he got wrecked. And the same deal with Ron. You know, Matt got a great start. Ron certainly dove down in the corner in front of Matt, and Matt hit him. That's Matt's option. It's Ron's option. And man, it was crazy up there. And then what happened here already? Adam said he wanted to chill things out before they ever got started. I got news for you. They've already started.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It started. On the racetrack, Brandon Knupp in the 08 trying to qualify that truck for Bobby Donner. Green Light Racing. Just to take it a step further, Phil, I'd like to ask you, could Matt Crafton have made that corner when he was that far inside of Ron Hornaday going as fast as he was?
He would not have made that corner, I don't think, and stayed on the bottom of the racetrack. Yeah. But as Michael said, you know, I look at those two instances completely different. The deal with Todd, I mean, the contact happened. Todd kept forcing the issue to me well before they got to the corner. Ron had already made his move down to the corner. He was truthfully against the curb when the contact happened from Matt.
Yeah, they were different, but the thing that was that they had in common was the restarts that Matt got. You know, Ron's always the restart guy, and I guarantee you Matt said, darn, look at me, I'm pulling up on Ron Hornaday. I'm going to get down in this corner and get beside him. And Ron had an option right there, Phil. The outside is great at Gateway. He could have said, okay, take the bottom. I don't think you can stay down there, and I believe I'll hold you off on the high side. Ron decided to force the issue, take the bottom of the racetrack away from Matt. You know, in hindsight, it was Matt that was over aggressive, and Ron is the one that got wrecked. Yeah. So maybe Ron would say, yeah, I could have given him the bottom and still won this darn race.
And still beat him off turn 2.
Exactly.
Brandon Knupp, the first one on the racetrack. No fireworks yet. Obviously, one truck at a time. 32.
I think this Menard Chevy has something for it, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, we made a lot of changes from yesterday, so we got off a little bit in the second practice, so I think we'll be all right.
I know you got a little frustrated with Kevin Harvick at the very beginning of practice. Are you able to put all that stuff back out of your head and focus on the job of going back out there and racing again today?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, that's just, I mean, what did you expect? I mean, honestly, I expected it. And, I mean, it got to me just sat when we were out there, and I blew it off. I mean, it's 100% behind me, and just go on racing now.
All right, got a smile on his face, ready to climb in that Sylvania-sponsored number 88.
Nick Tucker on the racetrack for his qualifying effort. He is running 15th. And now we head to the blue corner with Adam Alexander. It's Ron Hornaday.
And Ron Hornaday currently third on the board. Let's start with qualifying. And I know you would like to have gotten the pole. Did you get everything out of that lap?
You scared me. I'm second on the board. You said third.
Well, since we have updated the board, Skinner went, and he's now up to the top. I know. I
don't know who their cutmen will be today, but
can we put Todd in a corner?
Yeah, we'll put Todd in a corner and Kevin Harvick in a corner. Nick Tucker, he was 13th quick on his qualifying effort at 29.739. If he can back that up, that would put him on the pole and knock Skinner off the top spot. Richard Harriman on the racetrack now.
Just around the corner.
Yeah, just around the corner of Washington. 21-year-old.
State.
Second career.
State. He probably gets the award for the
furthest
traveling most distance.
Furthest traveled. His first lap, 21st quickest at 32.211.
I came from Italy. Does that count?
You did.
You're not racing.
You did come a long way.
From here, though. It was a long way from here. There's no question about that.
I think I should maybe get the award on him.
Tell you what, we'll give you a promo to read later. How about that?
No, because then you'll make fun of me.
He'll call you out on it.
That's not true
about that.
I like Richard's line. He's got a good line in that truck, right down on the bottom of the racetrack. Ran a 32.20 on his first lap, so he can get down in 31s on the second. Yeah. 31.590. Picked up 0.6 of a second.
21st quick for Richard Harriman.
I'm proud of what I'm doing, and the guys are helping me a lot here in the Geico team. So step by step, I think you're going to see a crescendo towards the end of the season.
We sure hope so. Hope you have a good day today. That's Max Pappas in the Geico number 9.
Charles Lewandowski on the racetrack now in that 0-1. Now, could you translate what Max Pappas just said, Michael, because you were in Italy?
Did he just say there would be a crescendo at the end of the season? I know that's a good thing when you have a crescendo, isn't it? Everything comes together.
That's music.
Oh.
Rises.
Yeah. Maybe it's the money he could be saving if he went to Geico.com.
And the music.
They have those little things with
Those
eyes.
eyeballs. I like that. That scared me a little bit.
26 quick on lap number 1 for Lewandowski. See if he can pick it up on lap 2.
If I was Max, I'd grow all that hair that caveman's got and drive the Geico car. That'd be pretty cool. Looked like Charles's truck was bottomed out. Did you see some sparks coming out from underneath the left front corner of it when he got down in turn 3?
It looked like it. Charles is a former regular competitor in the East Series.
Boy, they had a good race here yesterday.
They really did.
It was fun to see. You'll see that on speed, right?
You will, yeah.
On Thursday, 3 o'clock.
Thursday at 3 o'clock.
Charles
What a
Lewandowski
fun
was
race.
23rd quick on his second lap. Let's go back trackside to radar. Everything turns out well, meaning nothing happens to the truck. We'd love to see him in Martinsville.
And that is an ex-Kevin Harvick truck.
Andy Ponstein on the racetrack now in the 0-2. 33-year-old out of your state, Michigan.
He's a Michigander.
Got a pretty truck. I like chrome wheels.
Ponstein's first lap, 33.203. He's 27th quick.
If you can't go fast, you might as well look good. This truck's not real fast.
Andy has been a regular competitor at Berlin Raceway in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which our broadcast partner last week, Johnny Benson, has owned a piece of that racetrack. Well, Johnny did a nice job in your absence.
Yeah, I really. I enjoyed
Mike,
this.
you're almost speechless, which surprises me.
It made me a little nervous.
We appreciated him standing in for
We
you.
definitely appreciated that.
I loved his insight too. You know, Johnny's a champion of this series, and he certainly knows what it takes mentally to go out and not only win races but win championships. So it's good to have him on.
41 had a little trouble getting up to speed on the backstretch, but now looks as though he is up to speed. The last truck to attempt qualifying in the Camping World Truck Series here for the hell of a good 200 to be run later this afternoon.
I think he's had enough. That was an adventurous lap.
There are 36 trucks, so obviously he will be in the field, doesn't have to set any type of a blistering pace. And here's the problems that he had coming out of 2.
Just a little bit wide, and they had to jerk the thing away from the wall, and Lost Control did a nice job of keeping that truck out of the inside wall.
Kind of the skirting on the inside of that truck went away when he got into the grass.
It happens real quick, doesn't it, Phil?
Sure does.
I bet you old Chris thought, I've got this corner made. I'm pretty much straight now. Whoa.
And that's one thing about this racetrack is you can get loose when you are 99% straight. You can still buzz the tires loose like Chris did just there.
With that, the 41 truck makes its way into the garage. He had the 36 quickest time in qualifying. That means Mike's